have been tasked with Buffalo and the Panthers. Talk to me
Mm-hmm.
about this game. Panthers -6,
Yeah.
over-unders 42. This plays Friday night. Little Friday night lights action for us.
Hey guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications. That way you never miss one of our brand new shows, the Picks and Parlays Power Hour. We're talking football Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern. Don't forget to jam that bell for notifications.
What are your thoughts on week 3 of preseason? I've talked to Ross. I've talked to Sean. I'm curious to see what everybody's – because Ross hit the nail on the head. Week 3 used to be where you'd see a lot of starters when there was 4 weeks of preseason football.
Yeah.
Not so much now. How do you look at this as far as an angle? Where do you kind of go on this?
Well, I feel we've all come to a consensus, all three of us, in that, before, and I was actually talking to some of the guys in my Discord over at the Insiders Room Discord there about this just the other day, just that the preseason in the NFL it always followed a pattern. It had the 4 weeks. It was sort of predictable in a way. It was like a mini season in itself. And now, I mean, it's different. There's only the 3 games, and it sort of seems very unpredictable at this point in trying to find any patterns or anything like that.
It almost gives off a vibe, and not to interrupt you, it gives off a vibe of kind of like an extended scrimmage. Just an extended practice where they're just trying guys out constantly. You don't really get a lot of that. What used to be a mini season inside itself, almost the preseason. I like that. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I agree completely. And I mean, the week 3, typically that's when the starters played for most of the game. But it always sort of followed a pattern. Week 1, week 2, the build up to week 3. And then, I mean, even week 4, when it was just the backups, a lot of people have always felt that. Some people I know for sure feel that week 4 was always typically a really good week to wager on. I'm curious what Ross would have said about that, because he's done so well with his picks, but just that there was always soft lines in that week 4. But that's not the case anymore. But here we are going into week 3, as you said.
Yeah, talk to me about the Bills Panthers. Panthers -6, over under 42. Where are you going with this one?
Well, normally I don't flip-flop on teams from one week to the next. But as we've just outlined, the preseason is a completely different animal. So I'm going to go against Carolina here with Buffalo coming to town. Last week, Carolina was expected to start all 4 of its quarterbacks. But just before the game started, they suddenly announced that Baker Mayfield will be the starter in week 1. And so that didn't happen at all. The line shifted immediately from +3 to +6.5. But then New England went on to win 30-20 anyways, 20-10 anyways. So I think it's still unclear at this point if Mayfield will play in this final game or not against the Bills. But Buffalo, Lenny, it takes the preseason super seriously. It's now won and covered in 10 straight preseason games. Now, typically, I like to go against lopsided trends and numbers like that. I love standing in front of the train and sort of prognosticating when that streak will be snapped. But I just don't think that's going to be the case this weekend against the Panthers here. I mean, the Bills, they looked dominant in their 42-15 home win over the Broncos last weekend. Now, Josh Allen obviously won't be playing, but I still think Buffalo is the correct call in this one. I think the Ravens really are the only team that take the preseason more seriously than the Bills.
I didn't even know there was another team that took it as serious as the Ravens did, but obviously the Bills do.
And I mean, and they have solid backups. They got Case Keenum, Matt Barkley. They both have plenty of experience. And I think that the Bills would want to close out the they can sweep the preseason here, go into the regular season, into the tough AFC East, running. Now, the Panthers, they may or may not play their veterans and starters here in this one. But really, I think the Bills are the deeper all-around team. As far as the coaching goes as well, I think that Sean McDermott is a lot better coach than Matt Rule, personally. So, I'm going to grab the 6 points here, Lenny. But I also would like to say that I think that possibly even playing the money line at +240 for a straight-out win, that's really juicy as well. I guess the official call for the video pick will be to grab the points, but maybe a half unit sprinkle a little on the money line as well.
I like that. I like that.